We take a short rest before we head out to fight the werewolves. While we rest, Arrow has an
Long
incident with
rest.
a. What's
It
that?
was a long
We're
rest.
supposed to be a long rest.
Yeah.
We are actually sleeping for the night.
Thank you, Captain Insignificant Details.
You're
Anyway,
welcome.
Arrow has an incident with a spell book. There is a tidal wave of blood that encompasses us, and we are sucked into the book.
It's
Uh,
actually a diary. It's the Tome of Strahd.
it is like we are
Yeah.
seeing things from
Man.
Strahd's perspective. It is him meeting the assassin Esmeralda when she tries to kill him, basically. Then Arrow, Jay, Smoke, and myself awake on a grassy knoll, but we all look different, and we're not sure what's going on. Maybe we're transformed or in a dream. We figure out we are still in the memoirs of Strahd. We play along and move with the parade that we see, and while waiting for Strahd, we meet Falk Cameron, who somehow seems familiar. We then see Strahd enter town, but he looks about 50 years younger. He is greeted by the villagers as a hero and addresses the crowd and states his intention to protect his lands. We then get once again sucked into the book and awake on a battlefield. We see the battle between Strahd's army and the dragon's army. We fight and defeat 8 dragon knights, and then see Strahd defeat the dragon. And then we are again sucked into another time, and we're inside of a castle during a joyous occasion. It looks like we're at a wedding, and we're dressed in our most regal attire. We see Sergei von Zarevich, who calls for Tatiana, who looks exactly like Irina. I think I got that right.
No, that's a little skewed. Y'all actually don't see Sergey. Uh, Strahd actually kills Sergey in a different room and sucks
Okay,
his blood to become the vampire.
gotcha.
But
So then we see Strahd transform, calling for Tatiana, who throws herself off the back balcony. The guards unload dozens of crossbows into Strahd, but it doesn't kill him, and he instead tears the guards apart limb from limb. And then we see Strahd looking monstrous and drinking blood from their neck, and we have to fight Strahd. And that's where I left off.
yep, and then that's where you are now. He has slaughtered everyone in the party. At the party, you few
Surfer
are
Cloud.
basically the most experienced and combat ready people here. Decide to take up arms against him as he slaughtered everybody else. So, yeah. In the last session of combat, the wizard was thrown out the window. He has summoned several, like a whole horde, just reanimated a bunch of bodies around all of you. So, and we're gonna start this session off with Plume.
Yay. So yeah, I'm just gonna fucking. This is gonna be fun. Alright, alright, we're gonna go against the freaking zombie behind me. Fuck. Oh, that hits. Wow. Alright. And then we're gonna do it again.
Who are you attacking? Zombie 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then that's gonna be it. Well, yeah, that's it. That's my action and bonus action.
Okay. Then it's gonna go to zombie number 9, who he starts off in the Sickening Radiance, I think it is.
Yes, he does. So
And at
he
the
has to
end-
make a con save.
Okay, so that's under
To make a, or he might also get acid damage done to him.
That is
Are
a 20 to save.
He rolled a 20.
No, he rolled a different number, but his total was 20.
Okay, yeah, that succeeds.
10, 15, 20. And his multi-attack is 2 claws and 1 bite. He's going to try and bite you. That's a fail, of course. Oh, natural 20.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna roll this in the chat. That is a 7, 8. That's 8 points of slashing. And that's a natural 1 for his second claw.
So I only took 8 damage.
Yeah, 8 damage. He rolled a natural 1. Zombie 2. He makes a con save. He gets a 12.
That's definitely a failure. So
What happens?
he takes 4d10 radiant damage and suffers a level of
Jesus.
exhaustion.
Okay. How much damage is that?
That's 11 points of radiant damage.
And he has a point of exhaustion?
And he gains a point of exhaustion.
Okay, so he has disadvantage on ability checks. Okay, so he's right there. And he's going to dash 5 to get right there. And now it's your turn, Jace.
Alright, so I know I'm going to be drawing some attacks of opportunity here, but I really... yeah, I really need to twin spell something. So, I wish I had, like, Misty Step or something, but I don't, and I wouldn't be able to use it now anyway. Alright, yeah, I, step out of range, prepared to cast Shield if I need it.
Okay.
Are they taking an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, you know what they are. They're zombies. I don't see why they wouldn't. Oh, my thing just kind of froze up on me. Natural 20. No, that's an 8 for Strahd Zombie 9. And that's a natural 1 for Strahd Zombie 2.
Cool. Alright, so I moved 5 feet. That's 10, 15, 20, 25. Alright, I'm going after Strahd Zombie 2 and Strahd Zombie 9 with a twin spelled Tasha's Mind Whip. I need intelligence saving throws from both of them.
Oh, wow. So that's a natural 4 and a natural 16. Number 2 rolled a natural 16.
Do they have any modifiers on that?
They do. -4, so that's a 4 and a 12. Or, sorry, it's a 0 and a 12.
Alright, they both fail, so... I didn't say I upcasted it, so I guess I don't. I meant to. Can I up... Well, no, I didn't say it, so I guess I didn't do it. Alright, so yeah, it's a Tasha's Mind Whip, so they both take 3d6 psychic damage, and they can't take reactions till the end of their next turn. Granted, they wouldn't have them anyway. In addition to that, on their next turn, they can choose to take an action, they can choose to move, or they can choose to take a bonus action, but they can only do one of those 3 things.
Okay.
Well, it looks like that killed one of them.
All right.
And let me get this music looped.
It keeps on joining and then leaving, joining and then leaving.
My music bot.
Oh, okay. I'm finally joining it, loading into the session.
Dude, just play like a 4-hour song.
Or I can just hit
That's what I
repeat,
do.
and it repeats. So I guess Strahd Zombie 9 is dead, but for Strahd Zombie 2, On his next turn, he's going to be rather limited in what he can do.
Okay. Was that in your turn?
Let's see, I still have my bonus action. So, and I did twin spell that, so that costs 2 sorcery points. I'm gonna sack a 3rd level spell slot as my bonus action to get 3 sorcery points back. And now that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so Strahd's gonna use one of his legendary actions, and he's gonna make an attack towards Plume. He actually
Okay.
hasn't. He hasn't actually attacked Plume yet. Oh my Jesus!
What did he roll?
Nat
Fuck
20.
you.
Oh my god.
Fuck you.
So this is actually a lot.
Yep.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. All right, so
wonderful.
that's.
I have no idea what map we're on.
Are you in the
Just
server?
double click your right token
On
Here,
your,
let me do that.
The main page of your
on
character
your
portrait.
menu page of your character, the right
Alright,
token.
So that's. So that is going to be. Hold on 1 second. I actually got to write this down real quick. I'm actually going to have to write it down. So we got. Sorry. That's 20. $61 points of necrotic damage.
Oh my god.
And hold on. That's 61 points of necrotic damage, and then $19 points of slashing damage. So for
Does that reduce his max hit points by 61?
yeah,
Does
that's because
Are his max hit points even 61?
Or
No.
51.
Then that's an auto death. That's not even
That's fine.
unconscious.
so y'all see Strahd just whip an arm back towards Plume, and with his sharp nails just slices right across his throat as Plume just grabs his throat, just blood gushing out from his hands, and he crumples to the floor.
Wait, but I thought that was a bite.
No, that was his claw attack.
Does it reduce his max HP if it's not a bite? I thought only bites reduced your max HP.
Well,
You're
I
right.
think-
That is the claw attack. So that is
So it's not an auto death, it's just
61.
unconscious.
61. So that is 70 points of damage. So yeah, that doesn't meet your total. Your total would be 102.
Yeah, but if it reduced his max HP, all it takes is reducing your max HP to 0 and it's an auto death.
Yeah, but if it hits his double HP backwards,
Then that does, yeah.
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 Well,
102,
actually, the way it goes is the amount of damage needs to equal your max HP plus your remaining HP. So if someone has 1 hit point left and a max
Yeah.
HP of 52 damage, or of max HP of 51, if they get hit for 52, it's death. It's not
Yeah,
actually the double
um,
thing.
So and now it is Rhaegar's turn.
Wait, how many points of damage did you hit me with?
So it doesn't really. It's 70, but since it's not enough to double your hit points because you had no wounds, so he would need to do 102 hit points to kill you. Then you just go to 0 hit points left. So you go to technically to 51 wounds. So you're at 0 hit points.
I'll get you up on my next turn.
Yeah. So
dude.
Rhaegar, you're up.
Do what you gotta do.
I've been waiting
Not
for
worry
this.
about it.
All right, so last time I got hit with Mind Prison, right?
Yes, actually, you did. You were under the effect of the mental prison.
All right. Well, I
That's
guess
it. What's the name of that spell? Is it mental prison? Mind prison? Mental prison. Yeah, mental prison. Okay, sorry.
Yes, I've
sorry.
been waiting for like 4 weeks to take a swing at Strahd so that I can then subsequently get hit with 10d10 psychic damage.
I love the
Do I
way
need
that
to
you
roll
put
for
that.
that? Or do I just like go ahead and roll the 10d10? I want to
Dude,
see
I
how
mean-
epically I die here.
You sure roll to hit Strahd. If that's what you want to
Alright.
do.
Oh, where's my weapon at? And I'm going to attack recklessly because, I mean, why not?
You're out of ammo.
You need to reload your weapon, man.
Yeah, reload your axe.
Beans. Not 20.
Oh my god. So
Well,
just
good
roll your
thing for
hit
that
dice in the
reckless.
box.
What's
Yeah,
that?
I
roll
said-
your hit dice in the box. Don't drop it on Strahd, and then we'll just add the modifiers to it.
I said good thing for
Okay,
that reckless.
So that's a bonus 12, so that is 25. Okay. Hold on, I'm calculating his wounds right now. He has 482 out of 17,000. Okay, yep, he's good.
We're making a dent, guys. We're making a dent.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now since you did that, you take 10d10 psychic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm just gonna grab from the spell list the mental prison, and I'm going to just roll that on you.
All right, so it will be twin spelling my healing word.
I'm so sorry.
I don't think it's going to matter, bro.
As long as it's not instant death, I can just get you back up. At the very least, you can get an attack again.
Let's take 50 damage. And I only have how much health left? Like 30?
Yeah, but it won't kill you. It'll just take you to 0.
Tony, check your messages.
I did.
Okay.
All right, so Arrow, you're up. You're
I'm
falling.
Can I describe the fact that my guy has like blood coming out of my eyes?
Oh,
ears?
I am so sorry.
Like I've been.
I'm
met-
literally going to be doing nothing.
I dropped like a
So-
freaking tree falling, still holding onto my axe, like slumping to the floor, with blood
So-
spurting out of my eyes and nose and ears.
Rhaegar, what you see is chains wrapped around you. The same chains that you used to once bind you in the gladiatorial arenas. And Strahd, now looking as a drow guard, you go to swing and you hit him across the face with your weapon. And he just turns back to you and impales you with a sword. Everyone else, you see Rhaegar hit Strahd. Strahd seems unfazed as his back is turned towards Smoke. And then after Rhaegar gets done hitting Strahd in the back, he crumples to the ground with blood gushing from his nose, his mouth, his ears, and eyes. And he, too, crumples to the floor. Arrow, you are currently falling. You're about 300 feet now from where you once were.
Hey, so you'll hit the ground in 3 more rounds.
There is only
Yeah, I know, right?
1,200 more feet to fall.
Okay, yeah.
Anything you
Yeah,
want to do?
yeah.
You're
No,
just gonna
no,
relax.
no. Just gonna relax, I
Do
guess.
you want to use your dash action to dive faster?
I guess we could do that, yeah.
Okay.
Nick, you ever seen the video of that guy that's a base jumper, and every time he lets go, like whenever he like lets go of a ledge and just falls, he puts both his hands behind his head and lays back like he's just falling asleep in the air? I picture you just
Yeah.
doing that. You just relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, let's I guess Arrow, you're doing that, and then we're just gonna go to Falk's turn.
Is he here?
Mason?
Yeah,
he
he
should be here.
Yeah, I'm here.
He was.
Let me actually turn him up a little bit. He's kind of low on my end.
No, I just had the mic farther away than normal.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, go ahead, Mason.
There really isn't shit I could do.
Do whatever it is that you wish to do.
I guess I'll use Shadow Blade. I forgot how all this shit works.
Shadow Blade is a spell where
What
you
are-
summon a blade.
What are you
that
again?
does a bunch of damage.
Are you like a warlock rogue multi-class or something?
Yep.
Don't try to assume his race, class, identity, genders.
Also, yes.
But yes, that's exactly it.
He is a multi-class of many things.
That's cool though.
But overall, he is a shagging bard.
Wait a second, no, that's not me.
Oh, my bad.
No,
Are you mixing up with my other character?
not yet, however.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
so I forgot
So-
how I use all this shit.
Yeah. So over in your character sheet, man, you're gonna have the actions tab, and you will down towards the bottom. You have a thing called Shadow Blade in your actions tab. It's under spells level 2. Hit that magnifying glass on the right, and that'll open up everything for
Oh,
Shadow
okay.
Blade. Now to attack with the Shadow Blade, attack as if you're rolling your normal dagger, but then scroll down to Shadow Blade to actually do the damage.
Repeat that last bit.
So attack like it's your normal dagger. So you got to scroll up to the top of your actions. Attack like it's your normal dagger, but then scroll back down to roll the damage, which is 2d8 psychic damage for the dagger.
Now, is it the dagger or is it the rapier?
The dagger.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. They're both +7 for you, so you can do either or. They're all +7. It's just make sure you roll for the spell damage. You scroll down and hit that magnifying glass beside Shadow Blade.
Yeah, I fucked that up. I need to roll the hit first.
Yeah, that's fine.
Dagger.
Yeah, that hits. That hits. Yeah, and then you can roll the psychic damage. It should say 2d10 psychic,
2d10 or 2d8?
2d8. It won't matter.
Yeah.
Strahd has plot armor.
Shit, I fucked it up again. Yay, because I don't know how this works.
It's okay, man. It's perfectly fine.
Do you want to keep that one or no?
I did not see it. You didn't roll it on Strahd.
Cool.
You
Would you
gotta
let
either
him-
roll it in the chat box or roll it on top of Strahd himself.
Would you let him get sneak attack with Shadow Blade?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh wait, shit,
That's cool.
I get sneak attack too?
Yeah. If he gets advantage or if they're
So-
5 feet away from a friend.
Yeah, so they are not corpses yet. So they are still considered allies.
Hell yeah, how do I add sneak attack to this shit?
So
I think
eventually,
it's like for you, it's like
probably get it added to
3D.
your actions tab would be best. But for right now, just
Uh,
check what your rogue level says.
Yeah,
think it's
your
3d6
rogue
for him.
level is 4.
4.
Oh,
Yeah.
4? Nice.
What is that? 2d6, right? For rogues?
No, I think it's 3d6. No, yeah, it's 2d6.
Hold on, I'll look right now. Sneak attack bonus at level 4 is 2d6.
Yep.
And at level 5th level rogue, it's 3d6.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's 2d10.
I was
plus
one
2d6.
level off.
2d8 plus 2d6.
What are you at right now, Nick?
Yeah,
What, like 46
okay.
sneak attack?
Hold on, guys. Hold on,
I
guys.
grabbed D10. Hold on.
Hold on.
46, I
All
believe.
right, go into your actions tab.
Actions.
Okay, go to the very top where it says weapons, right?
Weapons.
All right, so you should have weapons, spell slots, powers,
Yep.
race, rogue, spell level 1, spell level 2.
I see it.
All right, spell level 2 should have one that's listed as Shadow Blade, and there's a
Yes.
magnifying glass on the right. Click on that magnifying glass,
Okay, I see
and
it.
then you'll see damage on the left with a little blood drop, and then you're gonna grab that 2d8 psychic. You just
Yep.
grab that, and then drag that and drop it on top of Strahd.
Okay.
Or in the chat box, whichever works. Or I think some people prefer to
Yeah.
drop it on the combat tracker.
I think it
Either
needs
one
to
works,
be
but
on
it's
the
is
chat
easier
box
to
because
misclick and drop it on the wrong thing if you do it on the map.
rolling it on Strahd isn't fucking working. So
Yeah,
I
okay.
guess I'll just roll it in the chat box.
That's fine. I do mine actually in the combat tracker because you can actually grab, and then
Oh,
when
and
you go
then
to the
just bump
combat
bump.
tracker, yeah, you can use your wheel, your middle mouse, to scroll up and down in the combat tracker and drop it on them.
I
Well,
usually
got both.
use the map. For me, that's just easier.
Nice.
But
Same.
Okay, so that's okay.
but it is really easy to misclick when you're on the map, and it does happen.
Wait. Are you gonna do
So
any
really
bonus
bunched up,
actions?
yeah.
Oh, you roll your 2d6s, man.
Oh, right.
Yeah, double sixes on a 2d8 isn't bad at all. That's really good.
Yeah, it does actually really good damage.
You didn't see that, did you?
Oh my
No.
gosh.
I'm sorry, I'm retarded. I don't know how this works.
You gotta roll it in the chat box, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So was that 18?
8. Okay, so that's another 6. So, all right. That ends your turn.
Yeah, that'd be it.
All right, Gav, bro. Intelligent save, right?
Constitution
Or-
save.
Constant. They're pretty good at those, except for this guy. He's not that good with a natural 5.
All right, that's 4d10 radiant damage, and he suffers a level of exhaustion.
I think that's gonna do him in. Yeah,
Sweet.
that does him in. And that one gets evaporated actually, because it's radiant.
Hey,
That's killing him.
actually, Tony, hold on. I should have made
Mhm.
Constitution saving throws when you hit me. I just realized
you're good.
I'm concentrating
It's good.
on that.
No, it's good.
You sure?
Yeah,
I don't mind going back and doing it.
No, it's good.
Okay, because
so
it's a
Strahd
concentration
is-
spell, so.
Yeah. Strahd is he's casting a spell, my guy.
Oh no.
And he's looking right at you.
At me?
Yeah, and he says, "Why don't you sit there, stunned, and watch as I murder your friends?"
Why don't I counterspell you?
Are you casting counterspell? Or are you just saying that you're gonna cast counterspell?
I am casting counterspell. I
He
imagine
also
this is.
cast counterspell.
I'm casting double counterspell.
Yeah, okay. So, do you have 150 hit points or fewer?
I have more than that.
Oh, okay. So you're stunned. And at the each end of your turns, you can make a Constitution saving throw.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. And that's going to be his action. And then we're going to go to Strahd zombie number 8. And so, Jace, while you're there crumpled and stunned and fall to your knees, you watch before you as Strahd zombie number 8 starts eating away at Plume. I'm not even going to roll the attacks. Strahd zombie number 1 starts to eat away at Rhaegar. Does he get 3 attacks? He gets 3 attacks. Strahd zombie number 7 is going to take a couple attacks at Falk. He gets 3 attacks. That's a 19 to hit. Strahd zombie 10. Oh wait, hold on. That was only 1 attack. My bad. Sorry.
I really need
I'm
to
just
get some
gonna-
kind of teleportation spell. That'll be the next thing I'll pick up. I'll get like a dimension door or
Oh
a
my gosh.
misty step or something.
So that's 7. So it's 14 plus 3 is 17. So it's 17 points of damage to you. Falk. So that was Oh, I didn't even roll the damage for the first attack, did I?
Hey Tony, question for you. If I use
I
an
did.
item out of my inventory, do I lose it, or do I get to keep it since this is just a dream?
No. I said y'all had y'all's inventory.
Do I lose it, or do I get to keep it after this?
Don't know. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so now it's Strahd Zombie 10's turn. And he's gonna come up here and take his swings.
Actually, that one can only
Oh, that
move.
was 2.
Yeah.
So 10 is the one right here. So it's 18 to hit. 4. Another natural 20.
Oh my god.
So it's 9 points. I'm just gonna let those fall.
This is one of those games, like, this is one of those fights in a video game where it's like at the beginning of the game and you're just supposed to lose.
Smoke's dead.
Well, not yet.
No, he's dead.
Oh. I thought they had to hit him again.
Well, they get 3 attacks. So 2 attacks is 2
Two.
death saves.
Well, 4, so yeah.
Yeah.
I thought 9
Strahd
was
Zombie
dead.
number 9. No, 9's not dead. He 5, 10, 15.
Exceeded his hit points
20.
by 11.
Oh yeah, 9 is dead. Okay. Yep, my bad. And then what about Strahd Zombie 2? What's his stipulation?
He can move, he can take an action, or he can take a bonus action, but he can only do one of those 3 things.
5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna go right up here. And that's it. So now it's your turn.
What save
You're
do I
stunned.
make?
Constitution save?
Alright, and you tell me whether I pass or fail, because might be a thing I can do. Is that a success or a failure?
Hold on, let me check the DC. Oh man. That just meets the DC.
So that's a success?
That's a success.
If it was a failure, I was going to use Favored by the Gods, but I don't have to. Okay, so it's my turn's over, but I'm out. I still have
So-
something up my sleeve.
Falk, it's your turn. You are completely surrounded by zombies, and they are eating your friends.
Sounds like a normal Tuesday afternoon.
I assume that's innuendo.
Oh, it's just unfortunate. There's really nothing I can do. We're going to attack Strahd. Nat 20. Let's go.
Oh my god. Okay, so roll your damage in the chat box, and then we're gonna add 16 psychic damage to it.
Oh, I forgot about that. Max damage. Let's go.
You need another D8.
Well, that was just the rapier damage.
Are you? Well, you don't have your rapier in your hand, do you? I thought you had the shadow blade with just 2 D8s.
Oh, am I still using the Shadow Blade? I thought that only lasted one
Mm-mm.
turn.
That lasts until it's done.
Okay, so let's roll another D8 then.
If it lasts a minute, that means it lasts 10 rounds.
Yeah, I didn't read it. Well,
16. What's that? 32? Yeah, I think that's 32. 32 points of damage to Strahd. So. No, oops, that's wrong. There we go. Alright, your bonus action. You can do an offhand attack. If you want to pull out your rapier in your offhand, you can do that.
yeah.
Oh, roll your Well, okay, so technically now your ally is a corpse. So it is an object. It is not an ally anymore. So you don't have sneak attack. But yeah, you can pull out your rapier with your offhand and make an attack with that. You just don't add your dex modifier to the damage. So you would just roll a straight d8 if you hit. Yeah, but
Straight 20.
no, roll to hit like normal.
Yeah. So just.
Yeah.
Straight d20 plus dex.
Yes.
2. That does not. So yeah, that's it. I'm done.
Okay. So now it's back to Strahd's turn, and he's gonna walk away from you.
Okay, that's
5.
right there.
Are you gonna attack him?
Yeah, if I can get an attack opportunity.
Yeah, go for it.
I am not
He's
looking
just-
him in the eyes. I'm looking at his torso.
Okay.
And I'll try to get him in the back with my my shadow blade. And there's no advantage on that or nothing. Okay.
No, there's not. Yeah, that doesn't hit. You swing, and one of the zombies catches your arm as it's trying to attack you. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So, Jace, as you're trying to shake off this stunning and paralyzing effect, Strahd just walks up to you casually in this monstrous vampiric form of his, and he's gonna try and grapple you.
Alright, well, I guess I'll throw out an acrobatics. 'Cause I'm great at those.
Actually, he's a vampire, so
Oh, right. He just has to
attacks.
hit. Yeah.
That is a 16 to hit.
I will use shield. Actually, no.
Alright.
No, I will not. No, I will not.
Oh, you won't?
No, I'm saving my reaction.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna use shield. I'm gonna use shield.
All right, so it takes you what to what?
20.
Takes you to 20?
Yep.
Okay. So he's going to try and grab you again. It's even lower. Yeah, that's a 14. Ooh. Yeah, he looks a little annoyed that you've conjured the shield. But, yeah, it is... You see Strahd Zombie number 8 is going to move down 5, 10 to here. And he's actually going to get advantage when he goes to attack Falk. That's an 18 to hit.
So the guy
For
they have
his
plus
bite?
3 guys. Remember that.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to say that. What am I doing?
Isn't there some kind of save he has to make now since he just got bit?
No. Dang, dude, what the fuck?
Right? Jeez. These guys.
I know.
I mean, jeez.
Fine, like I did.
I'm so sorry, Rigor.
10d10 psychic damage, come on! Such a cheese spell.
Especially against a barbarian.
Right? I'm like, are you serious?
19 to hit, thank God, dude. Somebody's swinging and hitting. Alright, Folk goes down. And there's 2 other zombies, 7 and 10. As soon as Folk hits the ground, and the other 2 zombies jump on top of him. And we are back up to your turn, Jace.
All right. So I need an answer to this, Tony. If I use something on my inventory now, is it gone? Like in reality, is it gone or no?
I cannot answer that.
What is this episode of The Walking Dead? Gee,
You can't answer that?
I cannot answer that.
I think it's a roll the dice kind of thing.
Alright, so yeah, I'm doing this. I raise my hands in the air and conjure the holy energy as I call upon the power of Elistrae, and I say to her, "Restore those who are lost. Bring back that which is vanquished." As I'm going to twin cast Revivify.
Oh, that's a great spell.
He casts counter spell.
I cast Counterspell.
You already used your reaction for shield.
I just got my turn back.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It was that realization that made me change my mind about using shield, that, oh wait, I'll have my reaction back anyway whenever my turn comes around.
Okay, who are you revivifying?
Rhaegar and Falk.
Oh,
Actually,
Gavin, let
What's
me
up?
ask you this. Who are you praying to again?
well, Revivify comes from my own power. It's not a cleric spell for me, it's a sorcerer power. It's a sorcerer spell.
Oh, okay. So it's your sorcerer. It's not
Yeah.
the other one.
That's a
Okay.
source. That comes from me. Technically doesn't come from anybody. That comes from me.
Okay. So which two are you going to cast revivify?
Let's see.
on?
I know definitely Rhaegar. Either Falk or Plume. Falk or Plume. Who do you guys think?
I honestly don't think I'll be much help.
All right, then I'm gonna get Rhaegar and Plume. Oh no, it's gonna be Rhaegar and Falk because you guys will actually get to have a turn again. Yeah. So Rhaegar and Falk, I am revivifying.
So Rhaegar comes back with 73 wounds, and Falk comes back with 58 wounds.
And that
So-
was my bonus action.
Rhaegar and Falk, you both wake up with zombies biting and ripping the flesh off of your legs and arms.
It restores lost flesh.
Yes, but they are still there. The zombies are still biting at you. So that is your action and bonus action?
That was my bonus action. I'm deciding whether I want to. Oh yeah, Strahd used his reaction. So, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna saunter on over here, and I'm just gonna lean down next to Falk and just say, "Here you go, buddy. Open up wide," as I'm just gonna shove the vial of healing potion in. Do I have a healing? I thought I had. Yeah, I do. Yeah, so I'm just gonna shove the vial of healing potion into his mouth
Okay.
and empty it out. So
So
he does benefit from my empowered healing, by the way. So either he can roll it or I can. But
you can.
all right. So 2d4 plus 2 healing. Yeah, I'm gonna use a sorcery point to re-roll that 1. So it turns it into a
Nice.
4. So he
So
actually
gets
has
8 hit points.
no, he gets. That's 2d4 plus 2. So that heals him for 9. So he should be at 10 hit points now.
So 49 wounds.
Let me mark off a sorcery point for that.
Are we still unconscious and prone?
Nope.
You are conscious and prone.
So get rid of those status ailments off of him, so that way it doesn't take effect on his. Doesn't take effect on either
Yeah,
of
I
their
gotcha.
turns. And with that, I will. As I look at the zombies and I'm like, I'm here! I'm here! Just making as much noise as possible, trying to gather their attention. And that's my turn.
Okay. Rhaegar, you are conscious, and things are biting and eating at you.
I'm going to swat them away.
You want to stand up and swing with your mighty maul?
That is precisely what I wanted to do. Let's see. How many do I have left here? Strug, zombie, strug, zombie, strug, zombie.
You have 3 Strahd zombies.
Can I cleave and hit all 3 of them with one swing, or maybe these 2 down here? Maybe.
So cleave works if you exceed one's health, you can hit another adjacent to it. So like let's say you hit Strahd zombie number 1 and you go over the damage threshold. So like let's say you do 10 damage but they only have 5 life, you can roll over 5 damage to the next one that's within 5 feet. That's
Gotcha.
how cleave works.
Hey, Tony, I have a question for you real quick.
Yes.
Just out of curiosity. So, I feel like in D&D, melee people get sort of a bum rap. So,
Mhm.
cleave it's an optional rule in the DMG, right?
Yeah,
It only applies to melee attacks?
correct.
Okay. Cool, alright. Yeah, so there's cleave in... I'll probably put cleave in my game now. That's the only reason I was asking.
Yeah, it's excess amount. Like if it exceeds the hit points, it rolls over.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So I'm
Alright.
looking for an ability. It's not action surge, fighting style. Second wind. I have a limited well of stamina that you can draw to
Mhm.
protect yourself from harm. On your turn, you can use a bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level. So 1d10 plus 1.
Yep.
Can I go ahead and roll a d10?
Yeah, if you want to.
I wish you were closer to me, because then you could get my
Oh.
empowered healing from
I'll
that. That's
get,
still a pretty
like,
good roll, though.
8 health back. Yeah, not bad for a 1d10. Yeah. And then I'm just going to go ahead and swing at Strahd Zombie 2.
So if you would put him at 65 wounds now, Tony.
Yep, I got you.
Zombie 2.
Why are y'all killing all my zombies? Y'all are so rude.
You need to reload your axe, man.
14 still hits.
Oh, I love that a +8. Okay. This is just my first attack. I get 2. That's 10 plus 2 for my rage bonus, so
Okay.
that's 12 damage to him.
Ooh,
Is he down?
that's 12 points of damage, not 10. That is 1 cleaved point over to Strahd 10.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
All right. Let's see. So Strahd Zombie 2 is down, right?
Yes, Strahd Zombie 2 is... did you mean Strahd Zombie 2 or Strahd Zombie 1? I think I was looking at the wrong one.
Yeah, I hit Strahd Zombie 2, so it's okay if it didn't
2?
cleave.
Okay, yeah, then it didn't cleave. But Strahd
Okay.
Zombie 2 is gone.
Strahd Zombie 2 is gone. Okay, now I'm going after Strahd Zombie 1.
Okay. I'm gonna go into your character sheet and I'm gonna take the ammo
Just-
count out of your
Yeah,
maul.
just keep
Like, that's
click.
just-
Just keep clicking it until it marks it melee. It has it set as a ranged weapon right now, so there's no way to get rid of the ammo count as if it's a ranged
Oh.
weapon.
In
But
my
it's
thing,
not.
it says
I know,
melee.
but you can click it until it gets to melee and turn it into a melee weapon.
Okay. So yeah, 15 damage then. And then that's my turn complete. On to Arrow. Arrow.
Who's just this dude is falling through the air.
I'm free.
All right, so
Free
Arrow,
falling.
you
He should be
are-
about 60 feet from the ground right now.
you are at what was it, 300, and then
He's
450.
fallen
You're about
240 feet.
Yeah, you're about 600 feet down from 1500. You're still falling. So, anyways, on to the next. Is there anything you wanted to do? You're halfway there, man. You're halfway to the ground.
Yeah. I halfway there. Whoa.
Whoa! We're living on a prayer.
It's alright. You
Alright.
didn't hear my other thing. I said what I said free.
I heard you.
falling. Okay.
All right. Oh, you're up.
Alright.
What's that song from Space Jam?
What would you like to do, Falk?
I have a spell I would like to use, but it's acting kind of funky on me.
Which one?
Eldritch Blast.
Mm-hmm. 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 What would you like to do with it?
I'd like to hit Strahd Zombie 10 with it.
Okay. So you have. You did not upload Eldritch Blast. It looks like you typed it in.
Now, how do I upload?
Hold on. I'll put it in there for you.
Okay, thanks.
Anytime I hear somebody say Eldritch Blast, I think of Ford from the Mighty Nine. I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast.
When you said Ford, I just thought of a truck. Just ramming into somebody.
I mean, same thing.
It's from a TV show.
Yeah, I know. I'm probably too young for that.
No, not
it's,
really.
It's a TV show on Twitch right now.
Well,
what's a
not right
Twitch
now.
show?
He's not on. They've moved past Ford at this point. They're campaign 3 now. But anyway,
Yeah, whatever. All right. Yeah, it's in your actions tab now.
Because I don't know how any of this works.
It's okay. It's all right.
Alright.
You will learn.
Eventually.
That's actually 2d10.
Oh. How do I still...
I got you.
Still putting stuff in.
Yeah, I got you. You're good.
Yeah, it's 2d10 force, and I still gotta roll the hit.
Mm-hmm.
Plus spellcasting modifier, I believe, right?
Yeah, to roll the hit, which is a +3 for you.
Okay.
It's in the cantrips tab.
I see it. Where are we? Back.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I not seeing the roll hit thing? I've forgotten all of this.
It's okay. It takes a couple campaigns to get the hang
Yeah.
of it.
Action. Click your action tab, and then
Yeah, I
go
have actions.
scroll all the way up to the top.
Yep.
Weapons, spell slots, cantrips.
Yep.
Eldritch Blast is right there at the top. Magnifying glass on the right.
Yep. Hit.
Range. Grab that, and drop it on whoever you want to throw it on the
Ah,
map.
okay.
Then you're gonna do the same with damage. That is a hit for Strahd 10. Strahd Zombie 10.
No, I'd rather it just hit Strahd 10. Because there's
Well-
10 Strahds now.
Well, there's one.
So many shots.
Too many Strahds. Alright, and I would like to fall back behind.
So, as you go to move, all the zombies are going to try and take
Oh,
an attack
fuck
of
me, I forgot
opportunity.
about
Are you sure you want to move or you want to stay there?
that. No, it's fine. I'll move.
You
I'll
can
die.
bonus action disengage as a rogue.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. You'll fall back.
Yeah.
Okay. So at the end of your turn, no, he's not going to do anything. But so on Strahd's turn, he's going to move up and try and make another grapple at you, Jace.
Stratus.
Yep.
Okay.
And he gets this with advantage.
How did? Wait. Oh, right.
Wait.
Yeah.
That didn't roll advantage. Hold on. I don't know why that's not rolling advantage.
Oh, that's a hit either way.
Yeah, but it could be a natural 20. So yeah. So Strahd is going to grapple you, and with one hand, he's going to wrap his hand around your mouth, and the other hand, he's going to grab your shoulder, and he's going to go down for a bite attack. It's a 31 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
I'm sure it doesn't.
Bullshit.
It's 30 points of damage. Are you
That's
still up?
I'm still up. That's a little bit of my health.
That is. How much of this bite attack is? Okay. That is. Okay. That is going to be 18 points of necrotic damage to your. So give yourself 18 points to your wounds, and then minus your max by 18.
Yeah, I'm just typing in what my max HP is right now. Okay, max HP at level 7 is 71.
71.
So my max HP goes down to what, 54?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I will say while you are restrained in his grapple, he is covering your mouth, so you cannot use verbal for your spells until you break his grapple.
Is that something he can do?
That's something anybody can do.
It doesn't keep me from moving my mouth.
You're right, but he's holding you. You can cover somebody's mouth. You just have to announce that you're doing it. So that's going to end his turn. And that's Strahd Zombie 8 is going to come over here and go after Rhaegar. Oh, that's advantage too. It's a natural 20. Six. I hate having this many enemies on my tracker.
Right?
It is very annoying. So this one's already in combat with you. Yeah, well, I can't help it when you're fighting a necromancer, okay?
Well, then stop doing necromancy shit.
Oh, Rhaegar's unconscious. Again. Is he?
I thought it was. I didn't think I got hit with anything since I went down last.
Oh, he must have exceeded
Other
your
than
hit points with that
zombies.
critical. Or not, yeah. So, yeah, the zombie 8 got a critical hit, and that was 5 points of damage, and then another 6 points of damage, and then another 2 points of damage, and then another 2 points of damage. So this one just exceeded your hit points by 1. Sorry, I'm trying to move along as fast as I can, but somebody wants to keep resurrecting players. This zombie 7 is going to come over here and attack you. That's a miss. Miss. That's another miss. At the end of Strahd Zombie 7's turn, Strahd is going to use a legendary action to take another bite out of Jace.
It'll be fine.
29 to
Y'all-
hit.
Yeah, that
Y'all kill this motherfucker already?
doesn't
Jeez.
hit.
Y'all need to kill this motherfucker already. Come on now.
So, Falk, you're the last one standing. Rhaegar is dropped to the floor again. Plume is dropped to the floor. The wizard was knocked out the window. You look around and see Strahd holding one of the Sun Twins and drinking from his neck. He looks up at you, blood dripping down from his mouth and fangs, and he drops the Sun Twin. As all the zombies surround around you.
Just remember, guys, it's literally just a dream. We'll all be okay, right? Well, I wasn't worried about dying. It's a dream.
Not a good old fault, because he doesn't know anything outside of Dream World. This is his life.
So that's a natural 1.
What was that for? The zombies?
Zombie 10's moving over.
No.
Yeah. Seven. I think one more attack. I think this is it.
Or 2 in the
Yeah.
good. Okay, yeah.
So, as you see the Sunbro twin drop to the floor from Strahd, he just steps over the body, starts walking towards you as you are jumped by all the zombies at the same time, and they start ripping at your flesh and limbs. And all of you... Oh, let's go to Nick, actually. Nick, you reached the bottom of the ground. What are you doing? From up above, you hear screams of terror, and you actually see another person jump out of the window and fall to their death right past you as you're feather falling.
There's really no point in going up there.
So what are you doing? What is your character doing? Your character is a master wizard.
Master Wizard, yeah.
You're a lizard, Harry.
Technically, Harry's a sorcerer. Anyway.
Fuck. What am I doing? Shit.
You're a lizard, Larry.
I guess I just fucking walk away. Okay, I just walk away. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yes, fly and you're gone. You fly off into the wind.
Yeah. Cast
Okay.
mass teleport all the way back up to the to Strahd.
Punch him in the right testicle, and then just be like, "All right, I'm ready to die."
Okay. So, all at the same time, some of you, Jace, Rhaegar, Arrow, you awake back in the mansion, screaming from each other, like hearing the screams of each other as you have literally just relived being ripped and torn apart by zombies and Strahd
I would like-
himself.
I would like to not be screaming and just be singing "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
So, Arrow,
I
you
scream
actually are on
and
the
go,
floor.
"Ah, my diamond! Where is it?" And I look in my bag.
So, Arrow, you actually wake up on the floor with all the what you see is all the blood around you being sucked back into the tome. And so the three of you, Jace, Rhaegar, and Arrow, notice two things when you wake up. One, there's a third person in this, or there's a fourth person in this room. And two, Plume is not moving. And there is a large gash across Plume's throat, and blood is seeping from his throat.
Cure wounds.
Hold on. So, let's start with Rhaegar.
Oh yeah. So we can get rid of this battle thing then, right?
Yes.
The map. Okay.
You are all back in the
The
Burgermeister's
map that
manor.
I don't need.
You see another body on the floor next to Arrow. And Plume is just gushing out blood from his throat.
Oh, he's still wounded. Like we're not back and all healthy.
Not all of you. The three of you are.
Did you have a conversation with Tony, Brandon, and we're like, hey, just go ahead and kill this character. I want to do another one.
No.
Oh, okay.
It says I'm unconscious though. Am I not
Yeah,
unconscious?
you're not. You're not.
Dude, I have no clue what the fuck's going on. I'm just sitting here listening.
So did you say I am not unconscious?
You are conscious.
Okay.
So don't. So here, let me do this. Actually, I'll go to the menu, and I will long rest everybody.
Okay. So, oh, that was interesting. So, do I see Falk?
No.
I don't see Falk.
Nope.
All I see is Jace, Arrow, and Plume.
Yes, and another body.
And another body.
A tiny body. A real small body.
Like how small? Like halfling,
Like a child.
gnome, child,
Like
a child.
It doesn't look like a child, but yeah, like a. It's a halfling, right? Mason. Yeah, it's a halfling. So about the size of a child. To Rhaegar. I
Is
don't
he
think Rhaegar's
small
actually
enough?
seen a halfling.
I mean, I probably did when I was kept in the gladiatorial arena. I probably
Okay.
smashed a few of them. Like, is he small enough and am I big enough that I can, like, pick him up with, like, one hand and hold him by his collar kind
Yeah.
of thing? Like, yeah,
Yeah, you
I'm going to
guys
do that and be
definitely-
like, who the hell are you?
He is unconscious.
Okay, that was my question.
Can I, like, wake him up?
Does not seem to move.
Can I, like, pluck him? Plug his nose?
Does
Smack him in the
not
face?
seem to move.
I'm just literally going to fling him over to Jace and say, here's one for you to deal with.
Can I cure
Alright.
wounds?
Yeah, Jace, what are you doing?
Curing wounds?
On Plume?
Both of them.
Okay, so your spell doesn't work on the halfling. It fades. You run over to Plume, and when you cast the Cure Wounds, the blood that's coming out of Smoke's throat is not red, but black, as the light from your hand start to glow and shine in the area. And as you go to cast the Cure Wounds, the black blood actually spikes up towards you to attack you. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Y'all knew that there was something funky with my character.
Well, that's a strong 6.
You take 5 points of piercing damage as one of these blood spikes pierce your hands.
I'm back at max HP, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 5. Okay.
And then you
does-
see the blood start to recede back into, like it congeals like an ooze, and it recedes back into his throat. And the wound heals up on its own.
Oh, cool.
Arrow, what are you doing?
What was that? What do I do?
Yeah, what are you doing? You're watching all the blood in the room just seep back into the book.
Back into the
Rhaegar-
book.
Rhaegar picked up a halfling, shook him around a little bit.
Yeah,
threw him towards
and
the little
then Jace tried to heal Smoke, and it tried Plume, yeah, and tried to. Okay. Well, I'm definitely not touching Plume. Can I make an Arcana check to see what might do
Most
that type of
definitely.
blood stuff?
Most definitely.
Oh, that was a terrible roll. It's a 13.
Actually- Actually, I want you to do something else.
Okay.
So I will give you this chance to make a insight check, if you would like, or perception check. They're both +6.
Yeah, I'll make an insight. That's fine.
Insight.
Man, that was worse than my damn fucking. Whatever.
So you see Plume's shadow is holding his throat, It's like it's weird because his shadow, from when you see the light from Jace come from his hands and aim it downwards in front of him, it casts the shadow on Plume, and against the wall behind Plume, you can see his shadow up above him holding his hands on his throat. And when Jace goes to try to heal, the shadow swipes his hand towards Jace and then moves his hand back to Plume's throat.
Okay,
And
does it
then
look like it's like not bleeding as much as it should?
the blood is going back into his throat.
Back into his throat? Okay, so I just leave him alone. Can I do a medicine check on our dwarf creature? Or,
Yeah, go ahead. It's a halfling.
I want to do a halfling.
It's a halfling.
Just to see if I can make sure he's stable.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He is there. When you go to touch him, his skin is cold to the touch, freezing. There is no breathing. His chest isn't rising or falling. There's no pulse to be found. To all intents and purposes, this is a corpse.
Wait, who is a corpse?
The halfling.
Oh.
All right, who's giving his eulogy? Not it.
So,
I barely knew him, so fuck him. I'm
you
just
didn't even know him at all. You don't even know
Yeah.
who it is. But
I
okay.
don't know who that is.
So,
But he's here. Okay.
Plume.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
sorry,
that's
go ahead.
all I had.
Okay. Plume.
Yes.
After having your throat slashed and trying to hold your throat, keep the blood in as much as possible, you fall to your knees and eventually fall to the ground and lose consciousness. Hearing the screams of your compatriots around you, you wake up in about knee-high water. It's freezing. You feel the stone floor beneath you. You look up and you see an ominous green torch about 100 feet away from you.
I walk towards the ominous green torch.
You see, as you draw closer, you see a robed figure sitting on a throne. And the throne is up on like this platform, almost like an altar. There are skulls and bones scattered all around it. You are unable to tell what the figure is. And as you get to the bottom of the steps of the throne, you hear a voice that makes your skin crawl and shiver. The hairs on your body stand on end as the figure speaks to you. You want death or life?
Or
Does the
asking
question-
me if I want death or life.
We can help. Submit and kneel to the throne.
I kneel. All I want is to go home.
Death will be your home. As the figure stands from the throne and reaches out a hand, you see a skeletal hand with chunks of flesh falling off reach out towards you. And it says once more, submit to us.
I am yours to deal with.
The hand places it, or the figure places its skeletal hand on your head. And with a deep breath, you awake in the room with Jace holding a bloody hand above you. And Rhaegar just staring down at you.
Well, welcome back, friend.
Wow. I have learned a lot.
Oh.
And Plume's gonna get up without a word
Mm-hmm.
and start walking away.
Off script.
He's going to Strahd.
You gonna say anything to anybody else?
Nope. He knows he can't win this battle. So he's gonna go for the winning team. The one that can help him get home.
So you get to the threshold of the door, and as soon as you step outside, your legs are anchored to the ground, and you hear a familiar voice in the back of your head. Well, hello, friend. Where are we going?
You want power, right?
More than I want freedom.
Well, let's go get it. Because
From-
Strahd will have those answers.
No, 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 no. You've made a pact, my friend. You don't get to choose who you side with. You are a pawn to the dark powers now.
Wonderful. So now what do I do?
Well, as you spoke to the king, I too spoke. When your conscience was in that book, I was still here. We seek what hides in the temple.
Then we go to the temple.
In due time, these companions will serve their purpose for us. Your legs are freed.
I need a drink.
There is mead here, and wine. Back inside the house.
He goes back inside, grabs a drink. Still doesn't talk to anybody.
Mason, are you there?
Yes.
You wake up. You are on the bed.
Okay. I look around, get a bearing of my surroundings.
You are in a small room with 4 beds. There is a Goliath and 2 dark elves, not dark elves, drow, communicating in the room with you. Do you want to
I
keep
have-
playing dead?
Yes. I'm just. Do I have any of my belongings?
You have everything that you have on you.
Okay. Well, that's very vague.
If you
With
want
my medicine check, would I know he would come back to life?
No. So everything
That's
that's in your
22, okay.
inventory right now
Is what I have.
is
Okay.
what you have.
Wonderful.
Yeah, do you want to keep playing dead?
Are there any of them looking at me?
It doesn't seem like it. It looks like after the Goliath threw you on the bed and the other drow came up and felt you up. No. They're just talking among each other.
So they're all their backs are to me.
Correct.
All right. I'd like to sneak up behind Rhaegar, jump up, and put a knife to his neck.
Roll the stealth check.
Wonderful.
So you do semi-recognize these people. Like their bodies, like what you and I have spoken about. Their
Yeah.
bodies have changed, but you recognize them.
Yep.
So it's a 15. Rhaegar, what's your passive perception?
Passive perception is 14.
Can anyone else beat a 16?
For passive,
Yeah, between the ones that's in the room. I think
Uh,
Arrow.
I
Arrow
walked
will.
back in the house and got a drink, but I would.
But-
I have a
Yeah, my
17.
passive is 16.
My passive is 17.
My
Yeah,
passive.
this would have happened
So do
right
I see
as
this?
you're walking out. You see, so you would be a little too late, but you see the halfling jump up out of the bed and hop
Yeah.
onto Regar's back.
Well, as soon as he does that, I use hold person.
No,
So
do it.
hold on. No, you don't get to cast a spell during. So you are essentially surprised. So you see
Okay.
it, but you can't react to it.
Yeah, let him.
That's not surprised.
Bro, it'll be funny.
Okay.
Everybody
So-
else would be surprised. I wouldn't.
So no, you're still
not?
surprised.
I'm dead
Yeah.
to all of you.
Yeah, you already checked him, and he's essentially dead. From your what you.
But I still wouldn't be surprised because I saw him jump up.
After you, when you
Mechanically,
up,
okay, mechanically, since you're not in combat, you are technically in a surprise round, which means you have no
Mhm.
actions, reactions, or bonus actions.
if he
Mhm.
saw the stealth
Yeah, I
check,
got
is he
that.
really surprised though?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right. Whatever.
So, yeah. So you're still surprised. So you can't use an action. Do you have a reaction that you can use?
Just let him.
Reaction. Do. Yeah, that's an action. Okay. I do not believe I have a reaction that would be able to do anything in this
Okay.
scenario.
So that's what I was trying to say. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
really matter because you don't have a reaction that you can use for this. All right. So Falk, you hop on Regar's back and draw your dagger to his throat. What do you say? What do you do?
I know you answers now.
Hey, look, he's alive.
I just say, you know what? Go ahead, do it. None of us like him anyway. I don't think you'll do it.
Wow. Thanks, guys.
I recognize
Smoke.
you too.
Smoke, you do hear this conversation, by the way, as you're walking back in. I'm sorry, Mason. Go ahead.
No, you go.
I'm calling your bluff. Can I make an insight check real quick?
Yeah, Mason. What do you want to say to him?
I just
Uh,
want to.
Who was that was calling my bluff?
That is one of the Sun Twins. That was
So-
the spellcaster that used holy magic.
That's a 13. Mainly, I just want to know whether this guy seems serious or not, or whether this is just a display because he's afraid.
I would say a little bit of both. He is very serious, but also a little confused.
So I'm gonna say to him, I can clearly tell you're very rattled. We're all friends here. We mean you no harm.
Rattled. The last thing I remember is being ripped apart and someone being thrown out a window. I saw you, but it wasn't you. You're darker than I remember.
Well,
Yeah,
first
real
of all,
great.
that's racist, but I am a half drow. But the other half is human, so
I walk out with meat in my hand, going, "Well, I don't care enough."
I'm gonna say this one's kind of cute and adorable. Can we keep him? As he has a knife to my throat.
I pressed the knife slightly more harder on his throat.
his skin might be a bit thicker than you're estimating. It might take some pressure. Are you? And then, of course, if you were to slit his throat, there's all of us around. I would just heal my friend, and then we'd have to make you out to be an enemy, and nobody wants that, right?
Hey, I have a curiosity question.
Are there any
They're
other kinds of
halfway.
questions?
Yeah, multiple kinds. Listen, halfling,
Uh,
you came from the book. You're obviously dead, or undead, or something. But we are not your enemies, nor are we necessarily your allies either. But we can just put the knife down. We have things that we're trying to do. We are in a different. You've been in a book, in a story. We're in real life where Strahd has made things even more miserable. And we're going to try to kill him. In order to do that, we have other things we have to do. And if you want to be involved in that, then more than welcome to be involved. But I need you to release the knife from my friend.
hey Tony, can I just reach back and grapple him?
Yeah, make an athletics check against Falk's acrobatics.
This might actually be a pretty close roll.
Hold on.
Yeah.
for me.
A barbarian's athletics versus a rogue's acrobatics.
I got to step away for a minute, guys.
That's
Yeah,
a
you're
match of
good.
the Titans right there.
Except I rolled a 5.
Hey, real quick, does everybody, while he's stepping away, does everybody want to take 5 real quick? To use the bathroom?
Me.
I'm
yeah.
good with that.
Okay, yeah.
Might grab
Let's
me
go ahead
another
and take 5.
Asahi.
They're pretty good.
They are pretty good.
They're better when they're cold. When they're
Yes,
real cold.
this one was like I left it in the freezer a little too long, so this one was ice cold.
Okay. I'll be back in just a minute.
All right.
Okay.
We were taking 5 while you were out.
Yeah, we were taking.
Can't tell whose microphone is that. Is that Tony's that's echoing?
Probably Nick's.
By the way,
What?
I rolled a 5. He rolled a 14. Yeah, I definitely don't get the little bugger.
I imagine that would upset Rhaegar, because you're used to pretty much being able to grab anything you want to.
I mean, it would be more annoying. It's not like a strength issue there. It's like he's acrobatic, so he just dodged.
He just
grabbing.
wriggles out of your hand. Slips between your fingertips.
Like, I go reach for him, and he just jumps to the other side of my shoulder, so I can't freaking grab him.
Alright, back again.
Back.
I think we're still waiting on Tony.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I has returned.
Are you? Are you back?
Beer, I assume?
No, I actually haven't had beer in my fridge in a couple months.
Well, look at you, Mr. Beer Free. Think you're better than me?
No.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, that's good.
No, I just, in all honesty, man, for probably the past like year or so, I just haven't really had a desire to drink more than one drink in a sitting. Since
I rarely drink, but if we're playing D&D, I'm drinking. But throughout the rest of the week, I probably won't drink.
Yeah. All right, so
That's not rarely drinking, that's occasionally drinking.
Mason, Plume has just
Whatever.
asked you to put down the knife to talk things out. And Rhaegar is reaching up to grab you. He already rolled his athletics check.
Yeah, it was a
okay.
12 versus 18.
Oh wow, yeah. So Rhaegar is like, you can tell he's strong. You have known him from your past life, and you know he's strong, but you're faster, and you're able to kind of like scamper around his huge body a little bit with your smaller form, and still stay latch onto his back. Rhaegar, this thing on you is ridiculous. It does not budge. It's like an annoying tick, like right in the center of your back.
Yeah, that just got held person used on it.
Oh, are you going to use hold person?
Yeah, I'm gonna use hold person.
Behind Rhaegar doesn't hit Rhaegar.
Okay, can you make a wisdom saving throw, Falk?
Just a straight hit for me.
Yeah, that's a natural 15 plus whatever your modifier
It
is.
nothing.
So, yeah, it's a natural 15. What's your DC, Arrow?
What is the thing on that?
I know my DC right now is 16 because my charisma is 20. If your intelligence is still 18, then it would be 15. Would be the DC.
Yeah, it's
19.
It's a 15. So he beats
Yeah.
your hold person.
Yeah, okay.
Should have got that intelligence up to 20, man.
So if y'all take
I
another
am.
action,
As soon as
if
I
you
get
take-
to another thing.
if you take another action like that, like a spell or an attack, we're going into combat.
I cast
Initiative.
Guiding Bolt. No, I'm just kidding.
Use your words.
So, will you put down the knife and talk? Because we have things that are more important to deal with.
Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. We've been through a lot of shit since we got here. Chances are, if you don't put down the knife, things are going to go.
Did y'all
Gavin,
catch
you're
that?
too far away. You're out of range.
Have they given me any answers yet? I heard someone talking about being in a book.
Yeah, I told you you were in a book. You came out. You may be dead or undead, and that we can talk this out.
So you all came out of that book?
Well, you got sucked into the book and then came out of it. Yes.
You did not get sucked into the book. You crawled in through the window and laid in the floor until they woke up.
I was here lying in wait for all of you to come back too. I woke
Yes.
up in that damn castle. In this meat locker.
Monastery.
Oh,
He's calling you to me.
Oh no! You're
Oh,
right. You're right.
right.
You're right.
We talked
Yep,
about it.
yep.
Come on.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Well,
Body parts hanging everywhere. I was on a slab. And then I'll lower my shirt and reveal a large scar that looks like a Y, like how they cut autopsy corpses.
So y'all will also notice that some of his limbs isn't quite proportional. Like he has patchwork on his wrists and his ankles and his throat.
wonderful. It looks like you're freaking some kind of undead that got stitched together with multiple parts. That looks interesting.
Yeah, thanks. I already figured that out.
How about we start with something simple? What's your name?
Falk, they used to call me.
The name is Jace, and I motion out to the rest of the group.
Monk.
I'm Regard. So,
Now that we have the
did
that,
everyone introduce themselves?
I don't think everybody's done it now.
Yeah, I'm Eero.
oh, that's Arrow.
If we want to start with Falk, let's start with Falk. And Falk, describe how your character looks.
Okay, so Falk is not human anymore. He's a halfling. His skin is like ashen and pale. His eyes, like after a corpse has been dead for a while, how they get that cloudy, glassy look. That's just how they look all the time now. Like Tony said, he's got patchwork all over his body, that large scar on his chest. And he's wearing fairly raggedy clothes, but has some weaponry he found escaping Castle Ravenloft.
All right, Rhaegar. Or actually, let's go from left to right with Plume, Arrow, then Rhaegar and Jace.
I'm in black tabaxi. If you look at my shadow, it moves without me moving. I'm in.
So when you go to look at his shadow, it's not moving with like when he moves.
I tilt my head slightly like a curious animal.
It's his shadow is acting like a normal shadow. He just says that out loud sometimes.
Yeah, sure. He's wearing black leather. No, he has a set of daggers across his belt and some darts on both of his shoulders and little pouches, but other than that, he looks no other weapons.
Now, does the black leather have a zipper at the crotch and nipple tassels?
Alright, that's enough.
You look exactly like someone who I knew in a past life, I suppose. The Black Panther.
That's something totally different.
Yeah, I know.
He was known as the Mountain Brother.
Oh, the Mountain Brother. Oh, wrong person.
Yeah, the Mountain Brother of the North.
Was it Mountain Brother or
Right.
the Nomad Brother?
King of the
The
North.
Nomad Brothers. Yep, the Nomad Brothers of the North. You had
Okay,
Bear
Nomad
and
Brothers.
you had Bear and Panther.
Okay.
But their names you forget. You just know that they're the Nomad Brothers.
Okay.
And then next is Arrow, which was one of the Sun twins.
Yeah, you see in front of you what looks to be a full-blooded drow. Let's see. What did I? Description. He's.
You hear that, Jace? He called you half shit.
It was whatever. I'm a mutt.
Yeah, he's about. He looks to be about close to 65. Height is about 6'5". Weight, he seems about and a little over 100. Yep. Let's see, dark black hair. What do they have, like amber eyes? That's right. I don't see the
Red.
eyes there. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's got red eyes. He's very, very red eyes.
All right, Rhaegar.
All right. So I'm about 8 foot tall, 450 pounds. It looks like tattoos, but they're like stripes as well as what are called dermoliths. So they almost look like crusty, rocky patches of skin. I'm not really wearing hardly any clothes except basically like a fur loincloth and fur things over my shoulders, like a cape over my shoulders, like wolf cape or whatever on my shoulders.
Bear.
Lots of, what's that?
Bear.
That's right, bear. Like a bear cape across my shoulders. Lots of battle scars. Like fair-skinned, light-colored skin, I guess. Looks like no hair. No facial hair, no hair on my head, just bald. Carrying a big-ass maul, which is right now, over my shoulder. Actually, lots of weapons. Axes on my hip, sword.
Well, they would technically be, all your weapons would be like up against your bunk. Like you don't sleep with your weapons or armor.
I mean, I don't have armor, but like I
Yeah.
keep my axes on my hip and
Yeah.
weapons on the shoulder. But yeah, lots of weapons. And that's it, I think.
Jace. Oh, I'm sorry. Jace.
Joyce. So, you see a half-drow individual. Looks to have slightly grayish skin, but definitely less so than you noticed with Arrow. Because Arrow's skin is more black. Mine is probably more gray. I have long white hair, and uncharacteristically for my race, my eyes are actually a bright teal. And it's not that they glow, but they have a bit of a... What's the word I'm looking for? Like a...
Pizzazz.
Sure. Almost like a crystalline
Prominent.
quality to them. So I'm going to change a little bit of the description you gave for the robes, Tony, if that's cool. Can it be like a
Yeah.
tabard instead of like full robes that I just wear over my normal clothes?
It can be like, you mean like a...
Like goes
So-
it would just basically be a long rectangular piece of cloth that you put your neck through the middle and then tie around the waist.
Oh no, your clothes were completely different.
Oh, so it okay. Well, never
So-
mind. I'm wearing
But you have a backup set of clothes though.
I would I have been able to change back into my normal
Yeah.
clothes? Those clothes weren't magic or anything, right? Like they were just clothes, right?
You have no idea to tell.
You know what? Okay, I'm still wearing the robe, but I made it into a tabard. Okay, I made it into
Just
a
cut it
tabard.
up.
No, I didn't even cut it up. I just put my head through the neck hole, and then didn't put my arms through the sleeves, and draped it over the front and the back, and tied it around the waist. Anyway, basically,
He's wearing it's a pretty elegant robe that he's kind of like made shift into a tabard. It kind of looks like one of those ponchos kind of thing, where it's very like it's white, kind of muddy now, but it's got like gold inlace in it and a symbol of the Morning Lord, a blazing sun in the very center of his chest.
and underneath that, you see I'm just wearing plain brown robes. I've got on a white belt that's sort of just tied around everything. Just regular white tunic under the robes, plain black pants, about mid-calf boots, and as far as armaments goes, you notice I have a medallion worn around my neck that has like the symbol of a raven on it. And
I thought you keep that tucked in.
we'll say it slipped out in this moment.
Okay.
And as far as the only, I guess you'd even call armaments that I have on me, is what looks like a shattered piece of what once might have been a very powerful staff. But it is very clearly broken, and I'm just using it as a spellcasting focus. It's pretty much like half a staff that you can tell was just kind of shattered in two. I use a rod for my casting. That's what my rod is, basically.
All right. So that's the descriptions for everybody.
Oh,
Alright,
and
so,
I'm about 5'10", so pretty average height for anybody of Elvish descent, and look to be in my early 20s.
So what's up, Mason?
Alright, so recognizing you all and trying to make sense of you all saw what was in the book, I'll lower my dagger and hop off of Rudolph's back.
Now, perhaps we should familiarize each other with, familiarize you with each of our skills, and you tell me a bit about yourself, since we're going to be working together. I personally, I'm beginning to like you, so I could see working with you in the future. Myself and Arrow, we are mages.
You already know that. You know who they are and what they do.
Oh. Well, I
He
say it
does.
anyway.
Yeah. So y'all don't know who this person is. Outside of him saying his name is Falk and he woke up in the dungeon, y'all briefly met a Falk through the book. But to Falk's memory, he spent years beside you guys. Past life.
Okay, I'm just gonna metagame here real quick. So, Mason, I'm a Divine Soul Sorcerer, so I'm a sorcerer, but I can use Cleric spells too.
Okay.
I don't
feel
know if
like-
you've caught on, but Rhaegar is a barbarian.
Yep.
Arrow is a monk, or Arrow is a wizard, and Plume is a monk. So, Mace, take the helm here.
Huh? Who?
Take the helm.
Me?
Yep. What were you saying? You hop off his back?
Yeah, I'll hop off his back and say, well, it's good to see at least some friendly faces, or shadows of what once was.
So, guys, we need to go to the temple.
Trying to remember. I don't have my notes pulled up. Where is it that I need to go, Tony, to get my amulet activated, I guess?
You already did.
I already did? We haven't gone there.
What do you mean, where?
The place I needed to go to give the Amulet of Ravenkind its sunlight ability.
You already did. You are empowered with the power of the Morning Lord.
You did it when you
submitted-
got into the water.
So we
You
never went
submitted
to the
yourself to
place
it.
then. Okay.
You submitted yourself to the deity.
So the Amulet of Ravenkind is at full power now.
There's
Cool. Okay.
there's something in the temple that can help us defeat Strahd. That is where we need to go next.
I agree. Now, Falk, just to
Yes,
Under-
maybe like a
understand-
staff of power.
yes, that
That's
too.
not at the temple.
No, it's not.
Falk, just
but-
to understand your intentions here,
We
you
should go.
wish to see the downfall of the Lord of this land, correct?
Yeah, I'm sorry, was that me?
I said, just to understand your intentions here, you do wish to see the downfall of the lord of this land. Is that correct?
Who would that be?
Rod.
I kind of physically recoil at the mention of that name.
We're on a mission to kill him. So, I'll make it plain and simple. Either you're in or you're out. And if you're out, you can be on your merry way. If you're in, well, come with us to the temple. Either way, it doesn't matter.
But this is a path of no return. If you follow us, it is to the end. Regardless of what that end may be. You must understand this in advance.
Well, I've been in it before, and I see no difference now.
I was about to say, he looks like he's already dead, so might as well
I have
keep
died.
going.
I was ripped apart by those people Strahd brought back from the dead monsters.
Well, we're going to go kill him and set things right.
Well, if that's the case, then
Wonderful. Then
maybe
I
settle
believe-
a personal vendetta on the way as well.
Oh?
wonderful.
So if you are to accompany us, there must be absolute transparency. What is this vendetta?
I don't know if you all have met the abbot, but I did not wake up yesterday. I was locked up in his monastery for a few years at least.
I unfortunately
That's
did
the
not.
one that was making.
That's the
other
one that
creatures
Rhaegar
needed a
thinks is.
face.
That's what Rhaegar thinks is an angel. Is that one?
I'm 99% sure.
Alright, well, he needs a face anyways. I don't like him either, so I'm good with helping you kill him.
Now, I'd be fine with putting
Mangling?
that on the back burner for now. If
Wonderful.
you all want to go for Strahd.
However, if there is a chance that this Abbot of Krezk could complicate our path going forward, it might be prudent to check that box off now.
That may be so. But I know not of any of his abilities or intentions, just I was kept a prisoner there with
Maybe
monsters.
the power that I have dreamed of will help us destroy the abbot as well. But it is inside the temple.
Well, it seems as though all arrows point in the same direction.
Not really. I want my staff of power.
Arrow is pointing at Mount Gygax.
Yeah.
Is it literally
Yeah,
called
arrows
Mount
pointing at Mike.
Gygax?
No, but that's what
Yeah.
I'm calling it right now.
Yep. That's
It's Mount
that's where
Gygax.
that's where arrows turning.
Is there a villain there who is Gary of Mount Gygax?
No, it's Gacchus.
Gary, Lord of Gygax.
Gacchus.
Alright.
His name is Gary. I'm calling him Gary.
We're gonna go see Zach Galifianakis.
Yes.
So actually, where the joke is coming from that Gavin is telling is the creator of D&D. His name is Gary Gygax.
Oh.
The mountain where the Staff of Power is in Mount Gacchus. That was a misspoken part on my end.
So where is the temple in regards to Mount Cacus?
Let's pull up the Barovian map. Everybody, pull up your map, please.
I don't have it.
I will share it.
I believe.
This is
Oh,
like
yep.
the 18th time. So let's remove all pointers. Start with here. That's
So yeah,
where
Mount
you are.
Cactus is on the south end near that castle.
Mount Gac. I'm sorry, Baratok. Baratok Mountain is on the north side. That is where the Staff of Power is. Mount Gacchus is down on the south part of Barovia. So you actually have to trudge through the swamp. So
Is that where the temple is?
No, this is right here where my circle is. That is the Swamp of Berez that y'all heard about. That's the ruins. This is Argynvostholt. And this is where the temple is. So either way, you can either travel through Berez, or you can travel through Argynvostholt, then Berez, and then to Mount Gacus.
Okay,
Either
so
I-
either
you'll
way.
have to-
I
you'll
think
be
we
traveling
should
through
get
Berez.
Arrow his fancy staff. That's what I think.
That'll be
I
up
I
to the
agree
north.
with that.
All right, then let's go get a nice stick.
And then you also
Staff tower.
heard about in this area on the way to Mount Baratok is where werewolves are that have taken the livestock from Kresk. Clear all that up. So, if you go to Mount Baratok, you'll go through the werewolf lens. As you've been told, I'm not telling you this, but this is what you've been told. On the way to Mount Baratok, there are werewolves between here and there that have been. People claim that the werewolves are taking the livestock but nobody's actually seen, from what Rhaegar's kind of like gained information from. Nobody's actually seen the werewolves. Esmeralda, on the mention of werewolves, she kind of flipped a switch and was like, I'm going to go kill some motherfucking werewolves. They're the ones that took my leg. Because she has one missing leg. She's got like a...
She's still
Hey,
really hot though.
I understand you want your fancy stick, but
that
Down
also... I'm sorry. Also, the Mad Mage was claimed to be in the Baratok Mountain.
Staff of power.
what I don't care what the hell it's called. Your magic stick.
Staff of power.
Uh,
Staff of power.
so
Okay, shut
Tony,
up.
Tony,
Damn.
I would literally know this because my mother carried one of these. In fact, the broken stick that I carry is a broken Staff of Power. The Staff of Power is a very powerful relic. It would certainly be helpful in the fight against Strahd.
As well as other things.
Sure, but if this one thing that we can get not only is something necessary for the fight, but that is also an immediate boon to one of our close comrades, in addition to helping in the fight, we're also just doing a friend a favor. To me, that seems a bit of a double-edged sword in favor of why we should seek this out first.
That is if not that the Mad Mage already has it and he is willing to give it up.
I think that's kind of worth the see to find out.
Not if he attacks and tries to kill us all.
And we did say that someone did say that he could be very, very good to be a ally in the fight against Strahd.
This is
Plume,
true.
Even if I
if I can throw a T here real quick. Plume, please make me a wisdom saving throw. As a voice in the back of your head reappears to you and says, "They don't trust you. They want to keep you from power. They want to keep us in chains."
Oh my god.
You all see Plume's eyes go black as his shadow comes to life behind. Like, this is the first time you've all actually seen his shadow come to life, and you see these red eyes appear in his shadow, and Plume turns and walks out of the room.
I'll be damned, it does move.
Okay,
He'll come
you can go
around.
run off, and your shadow can go kill your character. I mean, that's what's gonna happen. Your shadow's gonna be your
Roll a
downfall.
D4 for me, Smoke. You regain consciousness in 2 hours.
Dude,
Hmm.
Smoke, if you
Cass-
wouldn't... Smoke, if you wouldn't mind, let's take this conversation to DMs.
Damn it.
Actually, I'm gonna move you to a different
How long
chat.
does that action?
Okay.
How long?
If you guys wouldn't mind holding for me.
Sure.
Well, he's dead.
And fuck that shit. Oh, fuck.
We're just gonna find his body floating in a lake somewhere.
I don't want to go for the staff of power because it's not for me, it's for someone else.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let's just go get.
I'm trying to just do you a solid, man. Like, I want to go get it
Yeah,
because I know how
bro.
much you want this thing. It's not just about me.
I want to go with my girlfriend to kill werewolves and then help you get the Staff of Power. And it's all on the way.
Yeah. It's exactly, bro. And so what if
We'll put it up
mage
to a
doesn't-
vote
Oh yeah, honestly.
because there's already 3 of
Um,
us in favor of going to get that Staff of Power. I know he doesn't like getting outvoted, but 3 of us want to go, so there's 5 people in the group.
Mhm.
Majority rules.
That is how that works.
Yeah, but it's Brandon. He's gonna throw a hissy fit anyways.
Possibly.
It legitimately, the Staff of Power would be helpful in any fight going forward because there's a lot of shit you'll be able to do with that thing that's gonna help the group
Yes.
and help people not die.
For sure. Like as a like literal battle mate or like, because let's be honest, I deal no healing. I deal barely any support. I am purely damage.
Sure, but in a lot of times the greatest defense is the best offense. A dead enemy can't attack.
Yeah.
So
Your,
Exactly.
your fireballs
And the
taking
step-
off the Druids that time was gangbusters. And
It
one-
was, bro.
It was perfect. Perfect.
It was. And
You're-
the thing is since I'm a divination wizard,
No, you're
I can
evocation.
make it where, or evocation wizard, I can literally sculpt a spell, and any of my teammates, whether as long as there's like, depending on what spell level, as long as there's only a certain amount of teammates in that area,
won't
and it's
get
really
hurt.
hard, it won't get hurt, and it's really easy to make it to where where the enemy is, maybe one teammate's in the area effect. And my thing is, I want to know if I do Sickening Radiance, does it count every single time you have to roll? I think it might only
Does
be dexterity
that come
saving
with
throws,
Sickening
though.
Radiance? Does the Staff of Power come with that?
No, but I could get it. Like as a wizard, I could get it.
On top of that, the bonus to your AC saving throws and attack rolls goes up. So like
I
it
don't know,
makes you
but
less
Tony
likely
did say
to
that I
die.
have like 0 chance of getting a Staff of Child.
He
Yeah.
didn't say. He said it would be difficult. That's it. Not on top
Yeah,
of that,
true.
you get Globe of Invulnerability. You can literally just bail
yeah.
somebody out mid-fight and be like, "All right, they're not dying."
Yeah. Well, a group of people, really.
Yeah. So, and then you get Wall of Force, where you can literally just block spells that would hit us.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
That thing would be game-changing.
Oh yeah. Like it would not matter for the D. It'd be like, oh yeah, Strahd wants to do that. Yeah, no, he doesn't. Oh, he wants to do this. Yeah, okay. But yeah, no. People have their own agenda.
Well, 3 of
That's
us want to get
okay.
you that staff, so
I know.
we'll just make that clear. That 3 of us are in favor of going to Mount Baratok for the staff.
And what's the
Now-
harm? Like,
What we do need to figure out, if we're really doing this, then we need to do this right. If we're going to Mount Baratok, we need to, because Mount Baratok's a big mountain, right? We're not just gonna get to the mountain and
Yeah.
know where the staff is. We gotta get some more intel.
no,
about-
I know who has the staff.
You do?
Yeah, it's the Mad Mage.
We don't know that. We know where it's at.
No, I think we've been told that it's the Mad Mage. I don't know. I might be metagaming here, but it's the Mad Mage.
We kind of assumed that. He did not
Okay.
say anyone say it. We're kind of assuming.
But
But then we need to know where the
But-
Mad Mage is in Mount Baratok.
yeah,
So
which we assumed on the top.
we still got to figure that out. So, I mean, it's not like it's gonna be easy, but we can do it. I think we can get this staff. It's definitely a gamble, but this is the kind of campaign where you don't. I feel like you get rewarded in this campaign for taking risks, certain
Okay.
risks at least,
within reason.
within reason. So let's do it. Let's go get this staff. Let's have somebody in the party with a fucking epic level staff that can absolutely obliterate things in a fight.
And I want to kill werewolves and possibly become one.
Yeah, my only concern is that it would be nice to have a level up, but that's not a game breaker for me because I'd like to be able to grab Remove Curse if we're going to go up against werewolves.
Yeah, I really do want to level up because once I get a level up, I can get something like Keen Mind or Observer and get my intelligence up to a 20.
I'm going for Echo Knight, so I get my Echo.
Echo
the
Knight.
word-
It's Echo Knight.
Yeah. So if
Yeah.
I get my Echo, and that's gonna be freaking interesting. That's
Yeah.
gonna unlock some stuff for me. Like that next
Yeah,
level.
Knight's pretty sweet.
Alright, so we have a game plan. We just need to make it clear what the game plan is. By the way, Nick, were you ever able to book a room for Dragon Con?
Oh yeah, dude. I did a private owner thing, and I've got like something that's like a 7-minute walk from. Yeah.
So what? You did like an Airbnb or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
As long as you
Yeah,
got
yeah.
something. Mary and I got our
Yeah, I
rooms
got
too.
something.
Initially, we weren't sure whether we were going to Dragon Con this year, but we're gonna go.
Yeah.
So
I was about to say, dude. I bought the ticket. I bought my ticket right after.
Is your girlfriend gonna be there?
Dragon Con. Yeah, I had bought her ticket a little later.
okay, cool.
So,
so
me and her are gonna
when-
be staying at the Airbnb.
whenever whenever the girls get tired and want to relax, we can just like go out drinking or something.
Yeah, for sure.
So my party night, the night that I just decide I'm gonna get trashed, is always on Sunday.
It's like Saturday or Sunday or
for
Saturday.
me usually, because it's usually easier to
Okay.
get your drinks on Sunday. It's still fun, but
Yeah.
Saturday night tends to be just a little bit too crazy. Like the bars on
Dude.
Saturday night.
Well, honestly, bro, why? I will do what you did last time. Bring your own alcohol. I will pay you some extra amount of money to bring me alcohol.
Okay.
I'll give you cash to, and then you can just make whatever mixed drinks you want. Dude, Angelina will kill a Crown and Sprite. She loves that shit.
Crown and Sprite.
Who
I've heard
is
of
that?
Crown
Yeah.
and Coke.
Who
Angelina
wait,
is
hold
his
on.
Crown
girlfriend.
and Sprite.
How old is
Bro.
Angelina?
She is 19.
No. Nah.
What? I'm
Nah.
the same age.
Nah. Mm-mm.
What?
You're about to turn 20, aren't you?
Yeah, she turns 20 the day after me.
Nah.
Holy shit, I'm not the
Okay,
youngest one
so-
here.
Back to the game.
No, I
Yeah.
am the youngest one here.
I don't.
I'm
support
the
this.
second youngest I'll be 28 this year.
Dude, Tony, you were literally there with me at Dragon Con in 2010 when I was only 20 years old and I was
Yeah.
getting
Okay.
plastered.
Listen. Do what I say, not what I do. Okay.
But I gotta thank
Okay.
you and Big John because you kept me from getting raped, so I really appreciate that.
So anyways.
That was the
Okay, so magical DM time.
anyways, yeah.
where
let's-
are we
let's go-
going?
All right. So the rest of you party. What are y'all doing?
So we have voted. The people have spoken. We want to go to Mount Baratok for the Staff of Power.
Fancy stick.
Okay. Fancy stick. Okay. Rhaegar has just left.
Wait, I did?
I mean, not Rhaegar. Shut up, Rhaegar.
I'm
Smoke.
confused.
Has just left. And for this time being, I am taking control of Smoke. So I am absolving your character sheet from you. I'm not going to kick you. Where is it?
Here, I'll release it.
Yep. So I'm going to take that. If you want to, for the rest of the session or the rest of the time we play, you may have Ivan or Ismark. Ivan is level 7, Ismark is level 6. So you may have one of them.
I'll take a level 7. Or I'll play him.
Take Ivan?
Mhm.
Okay. I'll clear ownership for him, and I will claim Plume.
And there was no level up for getting through the book, yeah.
Negative. Take ownership. Oh, I can just take ownership of anybody I want to. Rhaegar, you just lost your character. Because I'm pretty sure you're the one that broke one of my beehives in Valheim.
Oh.
You're talking to me? No, I did not. If I broke a beehive, I would
Tony,
just repair
Tony,
it.
it was me. I broke the beehive.
Oh, why don't you get on?
Because
You and Brandon, look, the three of you, I know Brandon and Mason, you two have actually said verbatim to me, oh yeah, I'll hop on. Oh, it's cross-platform? Yeah, I'll get on and test the waters. And neither one of you showed up. Now, Gavin,
Nothing was ever fucking said to me.
I don't even
Hey,
know when you're
I'm-
on half
I'm
the
on.
time.
I'm on all the time. I'm on every
Yeah,
day.
he's literally on all the time. I will attest to that.
Like,
I will attest to that. I have him friended on Xbox, and
Well, then,
I
you
have
know what?
a
Me and
big
Dwar will get on,
timer
okay?
now I will say, I don't turn off my Xbox. So, I mean,
no,
Jay,
but it
if you
tells
say, if
me
you're
when
like,
you come online.
if
Oh,
you,
so y'all
if
want to know
you-
something interesting?
Yeah.
I'm married.
Do we?
what?
Oh, congratulations.
He
Oh,
said
so y'all
what?
actually went to the courthouse.
Yeah,
Wait.
so that way I can get on the
Yeah,
insurance.
Wait, so
Yeah,
you and
nice.
Kid are married
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen.
Holy
hold on.
shit, dude!
Let me break this up for you. So, Brandon kind of did. He's, Brandon. If you want me to explain it a little bit.
I'll explain it. So
Okay. Yep.
I lost my job, right,
Mhm.
guys, because I wasn't physically able to keep up with my job. So now I'm going for my disability. But to do that, I have a lawyer, and he told me I need to get on insurance and get to a doctor, so that way I can have current records along with my previous medical records.
Right.
So we got married, so that way I can get on Kit's insurance.
Are you guys still having a wedding?
Yeah, we're gonna still have the wedding's still in April. The wedding's still April 12th. We're still planning on doing
Wait,
all
next
that
year or this year?
next year.
Oh,
Next
okay.
year.
So we're still planning on doing all that. We just had to get married now, so that way I can get on her insurance. And
Yeah, because Georgia doesn't technically do common law.
yeah,
Well, shit, congratulations, man. That's big news.
thanks.
You guys need to get rings, just so you have something to put on your
They
finger.
already have rings.
Oh, cool.
So, I mean, I don't wear mine because I'm not wearing mine until after the actual ceremony.
Okay, well, I got you, but still.
And then
Okay.
you'll be like me
Hey.
and just be like, I never wear jewelry.
Can
because-
I
Yeah,
be-
I probably will never wear my ring.
Can I be me and just, like, let everyone know? Because I'm a gossiper?
No.
No?
No,
Okay.
See, I
he doesn't. He doesn't want everybody to know
I
it.
physically, I mean, I can wear a ring, but for my
Who
job,
is-
I can't wear a ring.
Yeah, who was your witnesses?
So in the state of Georgia, you know you don't need witnesses.
You don't?
Really? I thought you
Nope.
had to have at least one witness.
All you need is, well, yeah, that's the officiant. All you need is the officiant.
Oh, you know what? If you had the officiant, did they have a person there, like the what do they call
No,
them?
one of my
chick that
one of my buddies
records?
is a officiant. He got the online officiant stuff.
Oh, okay.
So because he's an officiant, all you need is the officiant. In the state of Georgia, you do not need witnesses.
Hey, you can put my name down for a witness if you want. If anybody asks.
Okay. I don't know,
Oh.
man. I might be promoting you to best man because Nicholas is going to be trash at making this freaking bachelor party.
Oh,
Nah,
do you want to talk about bachelor parties?
Fuck you.
I love you, Nick.
This is gonna be a bomb ass. You don't even know what I have planned, so fuck
So-
you.
Tony was a bomb ass best man, and he gave an amazing best man speech. But yeah, Sean planned the bachelor party.
That's because you're impossible to plan a party for.
Sean
thinks I'm
did it
just
pretty
Okay,
good.
guys,
For
it's almost 10
Jackal
o'clock.
Party.
It's almost 10
Okay.
o'clock. Let's get back in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Harold. Sorry, Mason.
All right,
We know Harold has important doctor stuff to do tomorrow.
right?
'Cause he's the one that actually has like a real job and saves lives.
Yeah, I might.
I don't have a
Hey,
real-
anyway, I might try to see if Delaware is a real state for myself and get some chiropractic work done while I'm up there.
Okay. Back to the game, guys.
Work on.
Yeah. Okay. So what's the rest of the y'all all voted to go to Mount Baratok?
I just want to kill werewolves and maybe become one.
No, you don't want that to happen. The DM
You're gonna
takes your
have to
character
find
sheet.
Yeah, you're gonna have to find him.
I feel like they're gonna find us.
Well, it's all speculation. Like there's like when you go around town asking about the werewolves, like last session, when you asked the Burgermeister, he told you, like, no, nobody's ever seen a werewolf. It's just crazy villagers that are like, there's somebody taking our stock. I've seen a werewolf, and then everybody was like, dude, you never leave your house. How'd you see one? You know, kind of thing. Like, so it's all speculation that they're even out there. Not to dissuade you guys or anything, but just a mention of killing werewolves set Esmeralda off. Like, she wants it bad.
My girl wants werewolves. She gets werewolves.
Okay. So, the morning is coming. You all did receive a long rest. So
Winter is
where
coming.
to?
You want to
Where
long
to?
rest us and also take the unconscious
already
and
did.
prone status effects off of us?
I have not. I will not.
Well, we are neither I mean, we were prone while we were asleep, I guess, but now we're no longer unconscious or prone.
I'll tell you what. Arrow was never unconscious or prone to begin with. So
Yeah.
So is this just a debuff? We're unconscious and prone for the rest of the campaign?
mm-hmm.
We're just
for you.
sleeping, just being
for
carried
you.
around.
You actually failed my Tome of Strahd puzzle. So you're prone for the rest of the campaign. You have to crawl everywhere around Barovia. It's going to take you 13 times longer to get
Oh,
anywhere.
You know how I
Cool.
feel about puzzles. You know
Mhm.
how I feel about door puzzles.
Yep. I know.
I'm a barbarian. Come on.
I cast Punch.
I guess what you.
This door seems to be sealed by some sort of magic. Opening your.
Yeah, so you guys, let's how about we call it for the night, and then we start the next session as y'all heading towards Mount Baratok, since this is kind of a pinnacle point where y'all are like halfway through Curse of Strahd.
Okay.
Kind of. There is also a lot of the Abbey you did not explore too, so that's always an option too. So let's go over a small recap of the map, since it's been a month. So we'll go over the map a little bit before we all kind of depart ways. Once again, let me throw out these markers. Hold on. On the map, you have Mount Gackus with the Mad Mage is up here. I mean Mount Baratok, my bad. And then
And
you
where are we?
have you are here. The Abbey is just north of you.
It's not that far.
The Abbey is just north of you. You know it takes probably about an hour.
Yeah.
This is Argynvostholt, right here.
That's where I needed to go to activate the amulet, but you said it's already activated now.
Yep. You devoted yourself to the Morning Lord. So this is Argynvostholt. Wizards of Wine. This is where y'all destroyed the Gathias tree. And got the Blood Spear, right over here in the bottom left. And then this right here is the Ruins of Berez, which the Markovians did tell you that they believe another one of their green gems was stolen by a witch in the Ruins of Berez. And this is Vallaki, as you know. And way down here in the south, you were told this is where the temple is.
Oh, the temple's a long way.
Now going back up here, right north of Vallaki, between Lake Zarovich was the you had the all male Dusk Elves and the Vistani. Now the leader of the Dusk Elves told Nick's character, Arrow, that he knows how to get to the Amber Temple. So he can, and he's looking to go there himself. So
Yep.
take that knowledge with a grain of salt, if you would. Y'all can choose to go back to him. Also, you have Buster, the Bust. Buster, he's in the he's permanently locked down in the tower. So this is actually your second night away from Vallaki.
Tony,
So-
by the way, remind me before we end it that I had another question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is my diamond still in my bag?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Anything? Any other questions, comments,
that was
concerns,
it.
bitches, grapes, complaints?
Bitches. No, I'm good.
That's it for tonight.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, we're gonna end it right there since it's already 10 o'clock, and I don't want to keep you up later than you have to.
P.S. guys, this is because we decided to go to Mount Baratok and he wasn't thinking we were going to go there, so he needs to prep for the next game.
No, I already have it prepped. I'm running off of module, my guy.
Well, need to familiarize yourself for the next game.
No, I don't.
Oh,
It's Mount
okay.
Baratok. There's literally one thing to do in Mount Baratok.
Not Bardock.
And that is get my staff of power.
Sure. If you
Man,
want
you
to pay
really
the
would-
price.
Staff.
The cheese tax. The cheese tax.
Yeah. Any other questions from anybody? Mason. Any questions?
All right, cool.
What the fuck?
What?
Nothing. I just forgot how all of this shit worked. It's been so long,
Yeah, no, it's been like a month.
and I never knew how to use it to begin with. So.
It's okay. I promise you'll learn with time. I mean, give it a couple sessions and you'll learn how to navigate.
Oh
through it.
yeah, it's easy
I
to
mean,
learn. To be honest.
every time we level up, even in Gavin's campaign that we've been playing for 5 fucking years, 6 years this year,
Wait,
people
what now?
still forget how to level up.
Oh,
so
yeah.
just keep that in mind. 6 years and people still forget how to level up.
I still don't know how to level up.
I haven't done a
We-
level up on this.
And we haven't leveled up yet.
Yeah. And I need to learn how to upload all my spells and shit so they actually.
Hopefully that'll be soon.
Okay.
Oh, I think I figured it out.
So are we playing Monday on your game, Gavin, or
I
are we
don't-
going to watch
I
a
don't
movie?
know yet. I
Like,
want to
what-
go
so,
watch
yeah.
the movie, but I know that Sean is wanting to play. and I
Yeah,
don't
Sean
know.
is adamant about playing. I don't know.
Yeah, and I know Sean's adamant about playing, so I will be home, but I won't be talking. So, like Sean said, I can just control like my character, and I'll just play the silent. I'll play Ryan again.
We need to figure out why you can't log in.
Yeah, I don't know, but I know that on Monday I'm gonna have a mouthful of gauze. I'm having 3 teeth extracted, and 2 of them is gonna be under oral surgery. So.
Are these wisdom teeth or no?
Yeah, so on my bottom row, I have 2 wisdom teeth that's growing sideways into my other and impacting my other bottom molars. And on the top, I actually need a new crown. So they're gonna, instead of doing a crown, they're actually gonna do an extraction with a bone graft. But on the bottom, they actually have to cut into my jaw to get those wisdom teeth out because there's only a little bit showing on the top. They're actually growing like inside of the jaw. So
Oh, and Gavin, I've already talked with Tony. I will get with you about my new character.
New character.
Yeah, my new character. I'm not going with them. I already told you. I'm doing what my character would do.
for
So
Gavin's game?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
yeah, Gavin, I'll get
Um,
with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, is there anything else from anybody else about Curse of Strahd? If not, I'll be on Valheim if anybody needs me.
I'll jump in Valheim.
I hope so.
I probably won't because I have to fly airplanes tomorrow.
Oh yeah, Mason is a pilot. So we have a doctor and a pilot in our group now.
Oh, nice.
He's a 20-year-old pilot, super young.
Actually, no. Youngest you can go, I believe, is 16.
Well, the youngest in our group. You're the youngest pilot. Well, no, because I know a couple pilots, but you're the youngest person I currently work with that flies airplanes. That I know of. There might be somebody else in our place that flies airplanes.
I doubt it.
I don't. We live in the South, my guy. People fly crop planes all the time.
Yeah, that's fair. So, Brandon, what class are you thinking it's going to be?
I am probably gonna end up playing.
You are all dismissed.
Okay. Cool.
All right, logging out then.
All right.
I'm probably gonna end up playing a monk.
Okay. Well,
And I'm gonna be
pretty
a half
short on
dragon.
melee. A half dragon? Okay, that's cool. Well, and
I
the
like I
stat
said, me
block
and
you'll
Ty.
be using is called Dragonkin, but
Yeah,
it's a
I
half
noticed.
dragon.
Yeah, no,
He
me and
He wants
me
to
and
be
Tony
a part
talked.
of the Flame Legion.
Yep.
Okay. What color half dragon?
The best color there is, red.
You mean silver? Sorry,
No,
I'm
I'll
just, I'm
probably end up
partial to
being.
silver
I'll probably end
dragons.
up being a red one.
A red one? Okay.
Yeah, hell, I'll be Tony's brother if he's okay with that.
No.
No.
Okay.
Cousin.
I was gonna be your little brother. Just like
No.
we already. No. Okay. You know what? No, I'll be a. Hmm. I'll be one of the crystal dragon types.
Oh, crystals are cool. Yeah, that's definitely so. Crystal dragons are also natural psionics, just so you know.
So real quick, Brandon, do you have the Xbox app on your computer?
I'm already in Valheim.
Oh, you are. Okay.
So-
Well, if you have the Xbox app, hit Windows G to open it up. If you have it, me and Wraith are gonna go hop in a party.
Okay.
What kind of monk?
I'm not 100% sure yet. Like I said, we have to get together sometime this week.
Okay.
Hey, Tony.
I think he left.
Because I don't think. Oh yeah, there he is. Okay. No. I don't know what type of monk I'm gonna play just yet.
So, a couple recommendations of my personal favorites. Ascendant Dragon monks are really cool.
Yeah, I was thinking
also,
about doing that.
Way of the Astral Self. You're pretty much a JoJo character. You have like a ghostly version of yourself that stands beside you and does like a bunch of it. Basically, it gives you an extended reach too. So I think you've got a melee range of like 15 feet as an Astral Self monk.
Yeah.
You basically just fight with your spirit, pretty much. Your spirit does the attacks for you. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I'm going to. I think I'm probably going to go with the way of the Ascended Dragon.
That's, to me, Ascendant Dragon gives off like Avatar vibes. That's what I get. Granted, there is a 4 elements one, but everybody knows the 4 elements needs to be like rebalanced to actually be good. But yeah, the Ascendant Dragon to me gives off like Avatar vibes. It's pretty cool.
So.
Especially since Tasha's came out with an official one. It was in UA forever. For like years, they put Ascendant Dragon into UA. But Tasha's finally came out with an official one.
I mean, it won't take me It won't take me but 20 minutes to build a character.
All right. Well, you got 7 points. You know the way the point system works. You guys are level 13, so you get 7 points.
Yep. I will build it. You roll for money.
Yeah, roll for money a D100 for every level of your character, so it'll be 13 D100s and add a 0.
Okay.
And just take a screenshot of your rolls. Not that I don't trust you, but I like to keep everybody accountable, and I've asked it of other people, so.
Yeah, I'll take a picture because I'll probably roll them with physical dice.
I'd rather you do it in Fantasy Grounds, honestly. Just because I get real... I don't know, D100s are complicated. Like, everybody reads D100s differently.
Oh, for the D100s, I thought you were talking about my stat block.
Oh, no, the stat block, yeah. Or make a video of you rolling for your stat block.
Okay.
Or you can do it in Fantasy Grounds whenever it is we have a chance to get together. Either one.
I mean, I can do. I mean, I have access to the freaking DM shit. I can just get that shit done.
Yeah, just give me. So if you're rolling in Fantasy Grounds, all I need is a screenshot. If you're rolling physical dice, then take a video.
And remind me again how you do the frickin' rolls.
So it's just 4d6 6 times, or you can do 4d6 7 times. Drop the second lowest total.
Okay.
So if you roll a 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and a 13, granted those are garbage rolls, you drop the 9.
Okay. I can do that.
And then
Okay.
I'll roll a set, and you can pick yours or mine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna gamble that shit.
Well, I mean, you get to look at both, and
Oh, okay.
decide which one you like more.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
So. But, alright, I got some stuff to do around the house. I guess I'll talk to you guys later.
Alright, man. Bye.
See ya.